What did you eat for breakfast this morning? A simple toast with cheese? A cup of coffee? Maybe a bowl of cereal? These seemingly innocent choices could be silently raising your blood pressure right now, without you even knowing it. I've spent over 20 years meeting patients who ask the same question. I don't eat salty foods. So why is my blood pressure high? This is an excellent question. Because the real culprits hiding in our daily diet are foods we never suspect. A shocking 2023 Harvard Medical School study revealed that 67% of foods we consume daily contain hidden sodium. What's more surprising is that most of these foods don't even taste salty. Sweet foods, items marketed as healthy, even diet products are on this list. High blood pressure is a silent killer. According to the World Health Organization, hypertension claims 9.4 million lives globally each year. It's the leading cause of stroke, heart attack, and kidney failure. And the frightening truth is that the origins of this deadly condition sit on our dining tables every single day. Today, I'm going to reveal 10 foods that are quietly elevating your blood pressure. These are foods you consume believing they're harmless or even healthy. Once you know their true identity, you'll understand exactly why your blood pressure hasn't been improving. More importantly, I'll give you actionable solutions you can start implementing today. First, processed cereals. That bowl of cereal you pour milk over every morning contains 200 to 300 milligrams of sodium per serving. Add milk and you're looking at over 400 milligrams. A 2024 American Heart Association study found that people who eat processed cereals for breakfast have blood pressure readings averaging 8 millimeters of mercury higher than those who don't. The trap here is that cereals don't taste salty because manufacturers mask the sodium with sweetness. Second, canned foods. A single can of tuna contains over 500 milligrams of sodium. One can of corn has 720 milligrams. Danish researchers studied 150 people and found that those who switched from canned to fresh foods saw their systolic blood pressure drop by an average of 6 millimeters of mercury in just 2 weeks. Third, commercial sauces and condiments. That healthy salad you're eating? 2 tablespoons of dressing contain 300 to 500 milligrams of sodium. 1 tablespoon of ketchup has 150 milligrams, while soy sauce packs over 1,000 milligrams per tablespoon. Stanford University researchers discovered that reducing sauce consumption led to a 5 millimeter mercury decrease in diastolic pressure after just 4 weeks. Fourth, bread and bakery products. A single slice of white bread contains 150 milligrams of sodium, even without any toppings. Harvard School of Public Health conducted a large-scale study showing that people who eat 4 or more slices of refined bread daily have a 73% higher risk of developing hypertension compared to those eating whole grain bread. Fifth, processed meats. 2 slices of bacon contain 270 milligrams of sodium. 1 sausage over 500 milligrams. The World Health Organization reported in 2022 that consuming 50 grams of processed meat daily increases hypertension risk by 18%. Oxford University research showed that people who eliminated processed meats saw their systolic pressure drop by an average of 11 millimeters of mercury after 1 month. Sixth, cheese. A single slice of cheddar cheese, about 30 grams, contains 180 milligrams of sodium. Utrecht University Medical Center in the Netherlands found that limiting cheese intake to under 30 grams daily resulted in a 9 millimeter mercury blood pressure reduction after 3 months in a study of 200 participants. Seventh, instant noodles and ready meals. 1 package of instant ramen contains 1,800 to 2,000 milligrams of sodium, meeting your entire daily recommended intake in 1 meal. Seoul National University's 5-year tracking study revealed shocking results. People who eat ramen twice or more weekly have a 380% higher rate of hypertension development. Eighth, sodas and energy drinks. 1 can of cola contains 39 grams of sugar, equivalent to about 10 sugar cubes. Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine research indicates that excess sugar elevates blood insulin levels, reducing the kidney's ability to excrete sodium. People who consume one or more sodas daily have a 26% increased risk of hypertension. Ninth, frozen foods. One frozen pizza contains an average of 2,500 milligrams of sodium. 6 frozen dumplings pack 800 milligrams. University of Toronto researchers found that people consuming frozen meals 3 or more times weekly were 54% more likely to have blood pressure outside the normal range. Those who switched to fresh foods saw a 12 mm mercury decrease in just 6 weeks. 10th, seasoning powders and flavor enhancers. MSG, chicken stock cubes, and seasoned salt contain over 400 to 500 milligrams of sodium per teaspoon. Kyoto University's long-term tracking study showed remarkable results. People who replaced chemical seasonings with natural spices experienced a 14 mm mercury drop in systolic pressure and 8 mm drop in diastolic pressure after 3 months, equivalent to the effect of one blood pressure medication. Now you're probably wondering, what should I eat then? Don't worry, the solution is simpler than you think. The key principle is reducing processed foods and increasing fresh, natural ingredients. Remember the DASH diet developed by Harvard Medical School, specifically for hypertension prevention. Here are practical steps you can take immediately. First, replace morning cereal with homemade oatmeal topped with bananas or blueberries, which are rich in potassium that helps eliminate sodium. Second, choose fresh vegetables and fruits over canned products. Third, make your own sauces at home, using olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, and herbs. Fourth, select whole grain bread instead of white bread. Fifth, eat fresh chicken breast or fish instead of processed meats. Salmon and mackerel are excellent choices, rich in omega-3 fatty acids beneficial for vascular health. Sixth, if you must have cheese, choose low-sodium varieties and limit intake to under 30 grams daily. Seventh, instead of instant noodles, boil fresh noodles with low-sodium broth and plenty of vegetables. Eighth, drink water or herbal tea instead of sodas. 8 glasses of water daily help your kidneys excrete sodium. Ninth, meal prep with fresh ingredients on weekends, and freeze portions for convenience. 10th, use natural seasonings like garlic, ginger, pepper, and herbs instead of chemical flavor enhancers. Here's a crucial tip: consume potassium-rich foods alongside your meals. Potassium helps eliminate sodium from your body. Bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, avocados, and tomatoes are excellent sources. Having 2 to 3 of these daily significantly helps blood pressure control. Let me share a 7-day action plan. Days 1 through 3. Check sodium content in foods you currently eat by reading labels carefully. Days 4 and 5. Prepare one meal daily with fresh ingredients. Day 6 onward. Aim for 2 fresh meals daily. By day 7, strive for 3 completely fresh meals. It might be challenging at first. Food may taste bland, and cooking might feel inconvenient. But if you persist for just 2 weeks, you'll experience remarkable changes. American Heart Association research shows that 92% of people who maintain a low-sodium diet for 2 weeks experienced blood pressure reduction, averaging 10 millimeters of mercury in systolic and 6 in diastolic pressure. However, there are important precautions. First, don't reduce sodium too drastically, as it may cause fatigue or muscle cramps. Reduce gradually. Second, those with kidney disease must be cautious with potassium intake and consult their physician. Third, if you're on blood pressure medication, monitor your levels regularly, as dietary changes may lower your pressure, requiring medication adjustment. Remember, blood pressure management is a lifelong journey. You won't achieve perfection overnight, but by changing one thing today, you'll have a completely different, healthier body in 1 month, 3 months, 1 year. Start right now. Change just one of these 10 foods tonight. Try oatmeal instead of cereal tomorrow morning. Use chicken breast instead of processed meat in your lunch sandwich. Small changes create significant results. If this video helped you, please subscribe and like. Share your experiences and questions in the comments. Let's create healthy lives together. I'll return with more valuable information in the next video. Stay healthy.